So NBA 2K just dropped the craziest news of the year. This is what we've all been waiting for. It's information about the builder. I'm super hyped to share this with you guys. There is so much to break down in this video, but I'm going to get you guys in and out of here, keep it as quick as possible, give you the most important information. So as we can see on screen, template builds are back. The theme of the first round of template builds are players who were all-stars. So they mentioned in the stream that this is going to be well-known players. Moving forward in this builder, we can see that early on, we're going to be able to access an animation glossary. This is something that in the past you would have to make the build, take it into the tester, and then once you're simulating that upgrade process, that's when you can see what animations you get. But here things are very different. We're going to be able to look up certain players to see if our build is able to access these animations. I'm excited for these features that are cutting down the time we're spending in this builder and letting us just play the game. I'm huge on creating the best builds, and these features are going to allow us to do just that. Look at the build, see what animations it's able to acquire. This is a huge improvement from making a whole build, taking it into the tester, and seeing its animations from there. Another way we can make our builds is buy badges. This is something that a lot of us already do within the community. Badges are one of, if not the most important part of a build in NBA 2K. But this feature allows us to hunt down specific badges that we want and make our build based upon that look. Another new feature in the NBA 2K26 builder is the scouting report. This is actually something that was hinted at earlier in the year when they released this graphic. If we zoom in here on the top right, we can see this mock scouting report. This is how it's going to apply into the builder. The very last screen you're going to see is this breakdown of your player. It's not only going to show the archetype, but also the strengths and weaknesses. Here on the right, we can see our best attributes, our go-to badges, while still getting the shades of comparisons in the top left corner. I know everyone loves these, especially myself. If they ever remove the shades of an NBA 2K, we would riot as a community. So I'm very glad that they kept it. I also want to take a moment and just say sorry for sounding a little stuffy, nasally. I woke up this morning with a cold. Had to get this video out though. This is easily the most important day so far as NBA 2K26 content goes. You guys let me know what you think so far of this builder, but there is still so much more to cover in this video. In 2K26, we're seeing the return of badge perks. This is something I find extremely important, but not extremely complicated. So I'm not going to take too much time diving into this. We can see that there are new features like the clutch gene, which is going to boost your badges in certain situations. I'm assuming this would be late in a close game. Another huge thing to point out about these badges is that we can now get max +2s. How can we earn these? Well, I'll show you here. This may be my favorite feature of the 2K26 builder. We got specialization. We're going to be able to choose from 1 of 5 specialized categories ranging from finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding that will allow us to progress through these little programs, netting us these special max +2 badge perks and cap breakers. I really like that they added a new way to earn cap breakers into the game, and I'm hearing that they may add more. On the subject of cap breakers, they changed the system. Now adding a cap breaker to a very low attribute is going to boost it way more. They mentioned a build not having free throw, and if you see here, you can put 2 cap breakers on this 44 free throw. You can get it all the way up by well over double digits. This is something that I really think is going to help out those all-around builds. You don't have to be extremely specialized this year if you're going to go out and get your cap breakers. You can truly afford to set an attribute a little bit lower, but then cap break it up to truly be competitive in an online setting. I'm really excited to see what people can do with this, especially myself. I think this feature may have a huge impact on my LeBron build, and this is a video I'll be bringing you guys pretty early in the year. Next, we have Rebirth. This is a feature that a lot of us in the community use, but I always kind of have mixed feelings about it. So what it really does is it's going to allow you to progress way faster when making multiple builds. If you're at the silver tier, once you hit 90 overall and above, your next build is going to have that same maximum potential that your current build has, but you have to buy the VC yourself. The same stands with these gold, Hall of Fame, and legend tiers. It's going to help the people who make a lot of builds every year, which is me, but I still have to buy the build. One thing I will critique here is I think that at this legend tier, they should have at least given us 1 free build that's not only going to match the max potential, but truly be at that max potential. So say a person usually makes 3 builds. If they need to get to 5 builds to get that 6th free build, they just might spend the money to get there. So either way, if I'm going to spend the money, I would at least like a free build on 2K's end. I understand that's easier said than done, but I just outlined it. People are going to spend the money on the game anyway. You might as well throw us a bone. Give back to the community that's given so much to you. To wrap things up here, I'm going to go over a few features that I did not cover earlier in the video. In the builder, we can see our body types. This is huge for me. When I'm making those NBA player builds, I want to actually be able to look like the player. And if I can't get that player's body type, I need to know before I make the build. This is a huge quality of life update that I actually do appreciate 2K taking the time to implement. Another feature is going to be the customizable takeovers. We're going to be able to unlock these tokens. I'm not exactly sure how the tokens function. Maybe we'll hear more about this in the courtside report, but either way, we're going to be able to choose 3 attributes that we want to put into our own customizable takeover, and then our overall takeover perk is going to be something that we can select. This is definitely going to be something that is huge and honestly could be really overpowered. Keep your eyes on this early in the year, as they may make some tweaks to nerf it. Another huge tweak they made is allowing us to create 7'4" builds. This is going to be huge for all of my Wemby builders out there and people that just want to make those super tall demons. While I am a guard and do not want to see centers getting any bigger, I do think this is a W for the community. I'm really hopeful for 2K26. I didn't go too in depth about all of these topics, but I did want to give you guys a general breakdown and my opinion that I do like what we have. The builder is almost exactly the same, except we implemented all these new features that are going to streamline the experience, make it much easier to make a build and to know the capabilities of the build. My favorite features would probably be those specialization progress bars that allow you to get those extra cap breakers and max +2 badges. Along with this, I'm a really big fan of the new cap breaker system. I hope that we can get more cap breakers than ever before and that we can take our builds higher than they've ever been. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Let me know what you think about the changes to the NBA 2K26 My Player Builder. Subscribe if you're new. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before NBA 2K26 drops. Make sure you leave a like and a comment. Show some love down there. I would greatly appreciate it. Help me out in that algorithm and get me onto those search results. I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love.